Welcome back once again to a beautiful Mother's Day in Michigan, to Grand Rapids, to look at downtown. They've done a wonderful job in this city, in the downtown area. Lots of very, very nice restaurants and walking streets, and been nice for the Omaha Supernovas. They win back-to-back, very tight sets, 25-23, 25-23, and Paige Briggs has been having a busy afternoon after not starting this match.
Really impressive, 11 kills off the bench, and she hits that fast tempo ball, finding space between the block. We saw her out of the back row have success as well for Omaha.
Grand Rapids got off to such a good start. Again, if you're just joining us, Grand Rapids won the opening set 25-16, but they've lost the last two. And you look at Omaha's numbers, they're hitting 310 on the early evening here. And that is almost 90 points above their season average. The total number of kills, blocks, digs. It's been a close couple of sets, but after this point, I want to ask you a question about Grand Rapids. And Hilly misses that just long. Grand Rapids wins the opening set 25-16. And then Bird Kuhn, as we thought they would, Omaha made wholesale substitutions. We know what it's done for Omaha. What do you think happened on Grand Rapids' side?
Trying to figure that out, but Omaha's numbers went way up with their B-side players, not their consistent starters, and I felt like Grand Rapids lost their focus a little bit. And now in this last two sets, they've been going with their bench for Grand Rapids as well.
But, you know, I like this move. Look at the number of subs on the floor now for Kathy George. You've got Pedraza out there.
Everybody but one.
Lohman, yes. I think this is so smart, because what it does, it takes all the, oh my gosh, we lost to Omaha's second unit. I think this is really smart psychological coaching. I really like it.
And it's good for these young players to get this kind of competition level.
Morgan Fingal on the floor now, along with Alyssa Jensen. We mentioned Mac Pedraza has taken over at the setting position. And also Simone Abbott, a very, very talented, experienced player, is in the backcourt now. Shannon Scully, nicely dug, good ball control. Out of the middle once again, really, really nicely done. Allison Mayfield, Sophie Davis contributing the kill.
Big cross-body kill, but I like the middle attacks. Use them as much as you can.
Do you agree with me about my analysis of what Kathy George did?
Well, you're probably right.
I just think that was really smart, because, again, we talked about before first serve. I'll finish the thought after this point. Lohman in wearing number 34. Good block touch. Free ball coming, Grand Rapids. Scully likes to play. Oh, good block, Shaven Landsman.
Shaven Landsman for Omaha, her hands way over the net quickly for that block stuff.
Remember, we talked about before first serve that these teams would take different approaches, and the Grand Rapids had a week off in between matches, but they had lost 3 or 4 coming into this one. And I think Kathy George, a really, really smart move to clear her bench.
Grand Rapids came out and played fantastic the first set. They were dominant. And then the second set, they were just not the same.
Well, we talked about it during the commercial break after the third set. You know, it's just human nature. You gear up for a match, you've lost to them 3 times, and then all of a sudden, because of the scenario, because of the facts that aren't going to change, one team's the number 2 seed, one team's the number 3 seed. So the outcome of this match, like you see in the NFL, the NBA, the NHL, take your pick. It always happens where games just don't impact the standings. So when all of those substitutions were made by Omaha, I think Grand Rapids lost their edge. Shannon Scully wearing number 10, 6'2" outside hitter out of Huntington Beach, California. National champion on the beach, was she not, Holly, in 2022?
She was for USC.
Who did it again. Congratulations to our friend Dane and colleague Dane Blanton. 4 in a row.
4-peat.
Wow, wow.
Incredible.
Scully, a good receiver, good ball control player, as you might imagine, with her experience on the beach. Good or perfect pass at 54%.
started her career at Utah, and Beth Lanier, who's had a very long, successful career at Utah, said she has one of the best platforms she's ever seen.
Challenging block touch. Once again, 2 challenges per team per set, as long as you were correct. Keep those challenges throughout. Once again, the semifinal matchup, Atlanta and Grand Rapids, will be the first semifinal at 5:30 Eastern time. Those 2 teams split the 4 regular season meetings, as did Omaha and San Diego, which will play in the nightcap. And then the winners of those 2 semifinals, $1 million, winner takes all, at 4:30 Eastern time on Saturday. You know, we've talked so much, and rightfully so, about the quality of depth that Omaha has shown. But also, I'm really looking forward to, for as long as this lasts, Omaha's leading 2-1. Simone Abbott is really good. Molly Lohman is outstanding, as you talked about, and rightfully so. Morgan Fingal came on when Dimitrova was nicked up and played exceptional volleyball. Saw very little of one of our favorite players, Brooke Nuneviller, so far on the afternoon. Just a pro's pro, and just a young player. Her career is just going to skyrocket. The All-American outside hitter from the University of Oregon, originally from Arizona.
Challenging if there was a block touch by Simone Abbott.
I don't see any.
I don't either.
Shaven Landsman, along with Paige Brooks, Allison Mayfield, Gabby Thompson, Sophie Davis, have all come on and played very, very well.
Although there was no block touch, there was a net fault before the ball hit the ground. Point Omaha.
Interesting. Interesting. So even though the challenge was a block touch, when they were looking at it, there was a net fault on the part of Grand Rapids before the ball hit the floor. Yeah, so that's interesting. The same thing as what they do in college is they bundle block touch, net violation, and ball in or out. So looking at one thing but finding another. Off the top of the tape, look at Gomez. That was a spectacular play. What a play by Camila Gomez.
We haven't even talked about Camila Gomez. Played in 2019 for Texas A&M for her opposing team's head coach, Bert Kuhn. So they have a previous relationship, and she is something special. Look at her get on the ground and lift that ball.
Gomez out of Cali, Colombia. That ball missed out of bounds by Vuchkova. I remember doing a match down at Texas A&M when Coach Kuhn was there, and Coach Kuhn really lamented that they only had her for 1 year. And she was spectacular at the collegiate level and now as a pro. Thompson with a pretty good pass and looking high flat, but that ball missed out of bounds. Alyssa Jensen, 6'4" middle blocker out of Holland, Michigan, also played for, speaking of played for former coaches, played for Kathy George for 4 years at Michigan State.
Sydney Hilly doesn't stop.
No,
that's the second time she's ran into the bench or front row to go after a ball.
Molly Lohman back to serve. Number 34, very experienced pro, played at the University of Minnesota. That's a good swing down the line through Alyssa Jensen. Alyssa Jensen wearing number 17, one of our very happy and proud mothers today. She's got a 1-year-old daughter named Ella, so celebrating a special moment on the volleyball court. We'll step aside, first media timeout. Omaha on top by 1. once again with three-time Olympian and bronze medalist Holly McPeak. I'm Paul Sunderland. The finale, the last of the first, the finale of the inaugural season of the Pro Volleyball Federation. Jen Spiker, the CEO, was with us after the opening set, and looking forward to the finals and semifinals next Wednesday and Saturday. There's Alyssa Jensen from very nearby Holland, Michigan. I'm told it's about 30 minutes away. Oh, Simone Abbott again. Look at the arms and the players that are on the bench for both of these teams.
We talked about the talent, the depth, but Simone Abbott, perfect pass. And then look at her precious angle inside the defense. Wow.
Good read by Abbott. Right side to Fingal, trying to go really, really sharply. And comes up empty. Uchkova back to serve. Third set, Omaha on top, 2-1. Good pass. And Fingal through a seam in the block. Very nice change of direction by Pedraza.
And now that she's felt the rhythm, warmed up, and she puts up a really nice ball to Morgan Fingal on the right side. The rookie out of Tennessee had an impressive collegiate career. Beautiful kill.
Very easy serve, gobbled up by Thompson, but missed out of bounds. And Simone Abbott, the 6'1" outside hitter, an All-American at Northwestern from Northville, Michigan. She's played in Italy, Greece, Puerto Rico, Turkey, and France. Has not played the last 2 matches, so this is really, really good playing time for number 27 leading into the semifinals. And Jensen. Jensen slicing that one off.
Wow, very sharp. Good aggressive mindset, though. This ball pops up tight to the net, and she gets up and how about that hand contact? Wow.
I hope Ella was watching at home, or maybe he's even in the building. Well, that's my mom. Hilly. Jensen again. Fingal got the most of it. You can tell by her body language she got the most of that one.
Morgan Fingal got out there. Big press over for Grand Rapids.
Timeout called by Omaha. A lot of substitutions playing on the floor, but again, you know, look, we're real. The level of play in this league is very, very high, and even though there's mass substitutions, if you will, to coin a phrase on both sides, the level of play in serve reception, block defense, the setting, outstanding. Look at the 2 quote-unquote backup setters. Mac Pedraza, setter of the year in the Big Ten. Sydney Hilly, setter of the year in the Big Ten 3 times.
It's impressive. And then we're seeing offensive firepower on both sides of the net.
Tori Dixon getting a nice afternoon off. CBS Sports celebrates Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Abbott back to the line once again. 2.3 kills per set, 2.2 digs. Hitting percentage not where you would want it with somebody with her ability. At 161 so far on the year. That would need to come up a little bit, and that's probably why she's playing off the bench. Here is Hilly. What a career she had at Wisconsin, helping to lead them along with Dana Retke and so many others to their first ever national championship. Good read by Fingal. Scully playing it very safe. Into the middle again, crossbody. Sophie Davis loves the crossbody out of the middle attack.
She certainly does. She's had 3 swings, and all 3 have gone in that location. So if you're playing against her, you want to drop that right hand and shut that down, make her go the other way.
The 24 in blue, originally from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, hit 372 last year at James Madison. Smart shot up into the block and recycle. That ball set a little bit tight. Tough ball to dig. Did not have a lot of true spin on it. Fingal again. against two blockers and tucks that ball down the line.
Incredible heat down the line by number 4 in white, Morgan Fingal. Mac Pedraza changes directions, goes back, and beautiful kill down the line for Grand Rapids.
6'1" lefty averaging 2 kills per set. I talk about the level of play, and Alyssa Jensen once again with a good service pressure. Fingal was the 4th overall pick. 1,632 kills at Tennessee, 5th all time. Rare shank pass, free ball. No, don't say that, Paul. What a brilliant play by Shaban Landsman. I thought that Omaha was in trouble, but boy, did she read that beautifully to get him back in the point. Abed can't get on that. That ball dropped right off the table. Really good jump float by number 15, Mayfield.
Fantastic service pressure, serving into traffic. Mac Pedraza, the setter for Grand Rapids, is running right out of that area.
Scully tucks inside, dug by Briggs, very tight to the net. Look at Gomez. Frequent flyer miles.
I was going to say Mother's Day pancake breakfast.
And off the top of the block, Briggs has got a big-time arm.
Nice flat off the block of Lohman.
Oh, we've got a yellow card. That's a warning for being a bad guy or girl, if you will. I didn't see anything. I didn't see what happened. I'm not making light of it. Obviously, somebody said something to the first referee, but I did not see what happened. But she wasn't happy. Devaney McCarty did not like what was said. Fingal will go back to serve on the service error. Dialed up by Omaha. Grand Rapids in a must-win situation to stay alive in this best of 5-set match. Oh, good block deflection, but couldn't track it down. Pedraza on the outside, and then Fingal with the chase. It's been an interesting afternoon. Omaha going to their bench very early. I think it was probably scripted, if you will, what the plan was as far as Omaha was concerned. And I think on the other side, after a very good start once again by Grand Rapids winning the first set 25-16, when all those subs came in for Omaha, I think Grand Rapids is guilty, because I've been guilty of it. I've done it. You lose your edge when the players you were expecting to be competing against are now over on the sideline. There's Brooke Nuneviller, Steph Samity, Tori Dixon.
Benedetta Cruz.
Yep, the list goes on and on. Dug by Hilly. A little bit of confusion on the second contact. Gomez likes to go out of the back row, doesn't she indeed? Simone Abbott.
Yeah, but Gomez is really good at that transition set that time to Abbott in the back row.
We'll step aside. Camila Gomez gets Grand Rapids back on top 16-15. Take another look.
And here you see that second contact, Gomez to Abbott for the kill.
Camila Gomez at only 5'2" is a highlight package, and she's filling the stat sheet, Holly McPeak. She's been served 15 times, which is not a lot because they're avoiding her, and with good reason. 87% either good or perfect, 13 digs, and 4 assists, and you just saw the last one to Simone Abbott. Out of Cali, Colombia, played professionally in Brazil, 3 years in the pro ranks. Good transition set by Pedraza, but outside to Abbott. A little bit low that time, got to go higher up into the hands.
Especially with Vučkova at the net for Omaha. She's the only starter in the lineup right now for Omaha.
Good first contact. Vučkova on the slide. Abbott is down. So back row again. Fingal off the deflection. Dug by Shaban Landsman. Vučkova demanding the ball, and the connection. She was not very happy. The connection was not there, but you got to keep that ball in play.
In transition, you see this dig from Grand Rapids, backside.
Oh, better block. Alyssa Jensen and Mac Pedraza.
And Mac Pedraza at 6'1" is a big center on the court for Grand Rapids. Love the bench celebrating for Grand Rapids.
Played at Ohio State for 4 years of her 5-year career because of COVID. Her mother is director of operations for Columbus.
Yes, Chris Pedraza, former Chris Schaefer, who was an All-American at Minnesota. Happy Mother's Day to her.
So Briggs will go back to the line wearing number 13 in blue. And a very busy afternoon. We featured her numbers coming out of a break. She's now 15 of 38, hitting .340. Scully with the off speed. That's gobbled up. Nice read by Hilly. Abbott high up into the block and out of bounds. That's the way to hit up high into the softer part of the block.
Right? Doesn't seem like it hung in the air forever, but Abbott, plenty of heat on that swing.
19-17 is the advantage. Once again, the rise, and Abbott must win to force a 5th set tiebreaker. Shaban Landsman, you could hear the touch. Nice dig by Scully. Smart shot. Lots of way to score a point. Simone Abbott.
Well played in transition by Grand Rapids, and they are trying to push this Omaha team into a 5th set. Look at this transition set.
Abbott getting a little bit of a hot hand. Excuse me, Holly. 5 kills in this set alone. You got to hit away from Gomez, just like all the good libros in this league. If you just hit the ball right to them, they're going to dig everything, no matter the heat. Oh, that's a tough break. Jensen missed that ball out of bounds.
Jensen got a little in front of that ball and couldn't get on top of it.